Space Marine versus Jedi. Whenever I do something like this or mention something else that has psychic-like powers, people either say, that's just a psyker and Space Marines beat them all the time, or, yeah, but a Space Marine librarian would beat them. And I think those both stem from a misunderstanding about psykers, the warp, and how they compare to people who do that sort of thing in other settings with similar powers. Psykers aren't necessarily psychic. They can manipulate the warp, which is a manifestation of emotion in the galaxy. The Force is different, the Void is different, brain power is different. So they would not be like regular psykers that Space Marines fight. As for how something like a Jedi would stack up against a librarian, one factor people forget is any time a psyker uses their powers, they risk demons exploding from their heads. This obviously means that they likely won't crank it up to 11 during a fight, but it means more than that. Imagine how needing to constantly restrict your power would impact how you learn to use that power. They're learning how to use their skills and abilities that they rarely get to use from somebody who also rarely used their powers. It would be like learning a martial art from a textbook with no pictures, with a teacher who did the same and attended a children's tournament. Meanwhile, a StarCraft Ghost, or let's just keep it Jedi, they start using their powers at a young age, and then they get instruction from multiple people who have used the power in countless ways for decades or even centuries. It's like getting martial arts lessons from numerous Olympic winners and attending practice and tournaments daily. In 40k, psykers are often powerful, but compared to other settings, they have some obvious weaknesses. Obviously, there are some exceptions. High-ranking Eldar, Grey Knights, the Primarchs, they have better control over their powers. But that's something that Padawans have. Though they obviously don't have access to that level of power. So Jedi versus Librarian is kind of more raw ability versus honed skill.